the girl suddenly had a tiny chick pop out from her desk. While she was still confused, she suddenly noticed that her coworker's hair next to her had turned into a bird's nest, and somehow it had even hatched a baby chick. Then the girl looked at the jelly in her hand and came up with an idea. She decided to help her coworker out. First, she poured all the jelly into a bowl and added edible hardening powder. Then she stirred the mixture thoroughly until everything melted together. While waiting, she ran over and took some fruit from another coworker's fruit tray. Next, she poured the melted liquid into a mold and let it solidify. She drew the outlines of the design on paper, then cut out the pieces before they were completely hardened. Once everything was ready, she placed the pieces in a well-ventilated area and waited for them to dry. She kept working on it for an entire night. The next step was assembling all the parts. She carefully polished each piece and put everything together, paying attention to even the smallest details. After finishing the test, the girl went to find the coworker from earlier. While the coworker was still confused, he was suddenly wrapped in a protective apron. The girl first removed the little chick from his head, then used the tool she had made herself to trim his hair. But she didn't stop there. She even came up with the creative idea of using the fruit she had collected earlier to dye his hair. After the girl's makeover, her coworker looked like a completely new person. His appearance was totally different from before. To thank her, the guy specially gave the girl a bouquet of apple-shaped flowers. All the other coworkers looked at them with envy. However, the girl was confused by the strange gift, so she decided to give the extra apple-shaped decorations to the coworker who had always helped her. Then she turned around and went straight into the kitchen to make something herself. She first rolled out the pie crust and poked tiny holes in the bottom. Then she carefully arranged apple slices into the shape of flowers. After fixing the edges, she placed it directly into the oven and baked it for 20 minutes. When the timer went off, a delicious apple pie was ready. Crust was golden and crispy, while the apples were sweet and slightly tangy. It was beautiful to look at and even better to eat. After that, she invited the coworker to join her and DIY the apple pie together. So why do you think this girl went out of her way to help her coworker? If you had a coworker like this, what would you do?